tell you this, but you don't need more hustle presently. You need an identity exit from survival mode, because what you're calling an income problem is often a calibration problem. Think of a thermostat, for example. Its job isn't to create heat, right? It's to regulate the room back to its present temperature. Now apply this to your life. Your identity is a thermostat. You set a higher income goal. You push harder. You get closer than ever before. And then something subtle happens. You hesitate. You underprice. You overthink opportunities. You pull yourself back, not intentionally, not because you do not want abundance, but because your internal setting says, oh, this level doesn't feel familiar. So the system corrects itself back to what it feels safe with, right? Back to survival mode, back to the known, back to the baseline. And this is where most people misunderstand growth. They think the issue is effort, but effort alone cannot override identity, because income doesn't stabilize at intention. It stabilizes at identity. So until you upgrade what feels normal to you, you will keep cycling between expansion and reheat. Not because you're not inconsistent, but because your system is regulated for strategy, not scale. This is why survival mode feels so sticky. It's not just a season, it's a settling. And you do not escape it by pushing harder. You exit it by becoming someone who no longer requires struggle to feel secure. Because when identity shifts, the thermostat resets. And what used to feel like too much becomes your new baseline. If survival mode still feels familiar, you do not need more hustle. You need a reset. Access the free guide and resources on my Stand store through the link in my bio.